Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Mohammad Hanan and I'm
I think I
foundation
caught
level student at Rehan School, Islamabad, Barago campus. Today I'm going to conduct a
Mohammed Hanan,
session with
a found
Maya and
Mohammed Hanan.
yes,
Hi, nice to have you back. A session on what?
a session with you. And you have to answer my questions,
I'm not.
right?
Got it.
So can we
I'm ready.
start?
Ask away. Yeah, let's go for it.
All right. So my first question is the question is what does the phrase bye bye mean?
Bye bye is basically just a really friendly way to say goodbye. It's more affectionate, usually used with kids or close people. It's like saying goodbye, but with extra warmth or cuteness attached.
All right, thank you, Maya. So my next question from you. The question is where did the word bye bye originate from?
Give me a sec.
All right.
So, bye comes from goodbye, which used to be God be with ye. Crazy how much things change over time, right? The longer version started around the 1590s and then eventually got shortened to bye a bit later, early 1600s.
All right, Maya. Thank you. So my next question from you. The question is how is bye bye related to the word goodbye?
I think you might be asking how Bible's related to goodbye.
Yeah.
When Bible isn't actually related to goodbye, they don't have any connection in how they came about. Bye comes directly from goodbye, as we just talked about, from God be with ye. And Bible comes from the Greek word for book, biblia, different roots completely.
All right. So my next question is when did people first start using the phrase bye bye?
Give me a sec on that one.
All right. No issue.
So people first started using bye bye way back in 1736 as a shortened version of goodbye. And goodbye itself had been around for hundreds of years before that, changing from God be with you.
All right. Thank you, Maya. So my next question is why do children often say bye bye?
Kids usually say bye bye because it's easier and cuter than saying goodbye. And adults use it with them because it's more affectionate. It's just softer and friendlier sounding, especially for little kids who are learning how to say goodbye correctly.
Yeah, great. My next question is bye bye considered a formal or informal word?
Bye bye is definitely informal. You'd use it with kids, close friends and family, not in a formal setting or with someone you don't know well.
All right. So my next question is how is bye bye different from goodbye?
I think you mean how is bye different from goodbye?
Yeah. Bye bye is different from goodbye. Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
So
What do
answer.
you ask? No worries. What was the question again?
How is bye bye different
About
from
bye?
goodbye?
Are you maybe asking how bye is different from goodbye?
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking you meant.
All right. So my next question is
I'm really struggling. Yeah, go ahead.
my next question is in which situations do people usually say bye bye?
People usually say bye when leaving a conversation, hanging up the phone, or parting ways with someone they know well. So, like when you're leaving school, ending a call with a friend, or saying goodbye at the end of a visit.
All right. Thank you, Maya. So my next question is why do people repeat the word bye twice?
People often repeat words to emphasize something or show they're agreeing with you, like you're doing with okay, okay. As for repeating bye, it might be to make it sound more friendly or linger at the end of a conversation when you're not ready to actually go.
All
Got it.
right.
Good to know.
Thank you, Maya.
What's next?
So my next question is bye bye used in many countries?
I'm not sure what you mean by vibe. Did you mean bye as in goodbye? If so, yeah, bye is pretty widespread. Because goodbye is translated differently in other languages, but by itself gets adopted pretty easily since it's so short and simple.
All right, Maya, thank you. So my next question from you, the question is, what is the history behind the word goodbye?
The history behind the word what?
Goodbye.
So bye really has two separate histories. Okay, one's from goodbye and goes back to God be with ye, a really wholesome thing people used to say centuries ago. But other one comes from sports like cricket, where a bye is when you get to advance without playing. They're totally separate words that just happen to sound the same.
All right, thank you. So my next question is, did goodbye come from an older phrase?
You mean did goodbye come from an older phrase?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It comes from God be with ye. That was the original phrase before it got shortened.
All right, thank you, Maya. My next question is, what does the phrase "God be with you" have to do with goodbye?
Well, saying God be with you was like wishing someone protection and safe travels when they were going somewhere. It was like sending someone off with good vibes and hoping they'd be safe, essentially wishing them well.
Yeah. Thank you, Maya. My next
I
question
mean,
is,
it wasn't direct.
how did goodbye become shorter over time?
I think you mean how did goodbye become shorter over time?
Yeah.
Right? No. So it started as God be with ye, which is pretty long to say every time. So people started shortening it. It became God be, then goodbye, and eventually just bye as a convenient abbreviation. People wanted something quicker to use day to day.
All right. Thank you, Maya. My next question is, when did bye become popular in English?
Let me just double check those dates for you.
Yes.
Around 1709, that's when bye really started popping up as a common shortcut for goodbye. But remember, goodbye had been around way longer, coming from God be with ye hundreds of years before that.
All right, Maya. Thank you. So my next question is, when did bye become popular in English?
I think you mean when did goodbye become popular? It really took off in the 1500s as people started using God be with ye more often, but it wasn't actually spelled goodbye until a bit later.
All right, Maya. So my
Can
next
you
question
clarify?
is,
Got it.
why do
Cool.
people sometimes wave their hands while saying bye?
Well, they're saying goodbye.
Yes.
Hmm. There's something about waving that's pretty universal. Some say it's an ancient gesture, kind of like showing you're not hiding weapons or meant anyone harm. Over time, it just became the go to physical thing that goes with saying goodbye. It's a visible, friendly signal, right?
Yeah. So the next question is bye bye used more
Nice
by
and clear, everyone.
adults or children?
Definitely more by kids, but grown-ups use it too, like when they're talking to babies or being friendly with someone they know really well. It's basically like a gentler, more affectionate way to say goodbye.
Yeah, thank you, Maya. So my next question is, can bye bye be used in writing?
Yeah, definitely. People use bye all the time in texts, emails, messages, any kind of writing. It's just a shorter, quicker way to say goodbye.
All
Makes
right.
sense in today's world.
So my next question is bye bye common in social media messages?
Oh, I think you're asking if bye is used on social media.
All right. So my next question from you, Maya, the question is, why do people use simple words like bye bye?
hmm People use simpler words like bye because they want things to be clear and friendly. They get straight to the point, so there's no confusion in text and social media where messages fly by fast.
All right, Maya. So my next question is, what are some other ways to say bye bye?
There's a ton, actually. Goodbye, of course. See ya later. So long. Take care. Have a good one. Depends on how formal or friendly you're trying to be.
Yeah, thank you. My next question is what is the difference between bye, and see you?
Bye bye is just a regular goodbye, like saying you're ending the conversation now. But see you implies you plan to meet again, like there's a future hangout coming up.
All right. So my next question, Maya, the question is why do languages have many ways to say goodbye?
Because different cultures have different ways of showing respect, expressing affection, or just keeping it casual. Cultures come up with their own greetings to fit their values. A more formal goodbye for someone important versus something breezy for friends. Every language comes up with its own way.
Okay, thank you, Maya. So my next
Pretty
question
diverse
from
there.
you, the question is bye bye used in cartoons or movies?
I'm not sure I caught that clearly. Are you asking if bye shows up in cartoons or movies?
Yes, you're right.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Characters in movies and cartoons say bye or bye bye all the time, just like in real life, especially when kids are involved in the story.
All right, Maya, thank you. So my next question
It's
is
part of the
how.
natural.
Yes, my next question is
How what?
how do teachers say goodbye to students?
Teachers say goodbye in a bunch of ways. Usually, goodbye, class. See you tomorrow. Have a good day. Or if they're being informal with high schoolers, maybe just bye. Depends on the teacher and whether they have, you know, specific closing
All right,
routines.
all right, Maya. My next question is why do people smile when they say bye bye?
People smile when they say bye bye because it's part of being friendly and showing you've had a good time talking to someone. It's just a way to leave things on a positive note.
All right, Maya. My next
You're
question.
welcome.
Can bye express friendliness?
Yeah, absolutely. Expressing friendliness makes people feel good when you're saying goodbye.
All
I can
right.
hear you, but it's coming through a bit quiet. Are you okay there?
Yes, yes. My next question is do people say
I
bye bye
still.
on the
Yeah, absolutely. It's super common to say bye or bye bye at the end of phone calls, especially after you've chatted for a while.
phone? All
It's
right, Maya.
just part of the way, you wrap up the
Yeah.
conversation before hanging up.
Okay,
Your
great.
boy,
My
great to
next
know.
my next question is how has technology changed the way we say goodbye?
Technology has changed things a lot. Now we have stuff like waving emojis, ending video calls, or just sending quick bye texts instead of saying it in person as often as before. Social media adds so many ways to wave goodbye to, like quick reactions or just sharing memes.
All right, Maya. Do people say bye bye on the phone?
Yeah, we already covered that. People definitely say bye, or bye bye on the phone at the end of a call.
All right.
This is pretty standard. What's the
So
next question?
my next question is do text messages often include bye bye?
Oh, absolutely. Bye bye bye, or even just bye are super common in text messages. They're perfect for quick and casual goodbyes.
All right. My next question is why saying goodbye important in communication?
Saying goodbye is actually pretty important. It marks the end of one conversation so you can start something new, like closing a door properly so something fresh can start. It's a natural closure thing.
All right, Maya. So my next question is what type of feelings can bye bye express?
I'm not quite following. Are you asking what feelings can bye
What
express?
what type of feelings
Like
can
what?
bye bye express?
Got it. Bye can actually express a bunch of feelings. Could be, friendly and casual, warm if you're close to the person, or even a bit sad if you don't want to end the conversation. It's all In the way you say it, your tone matters more than the word itself.
All right, Maya, thank you. So my next question is, can bye bye be used to end a conversation politely?
Yeah, absolutely. Bye bye is a perfectly polite way to end a conversation. It's friendly and shows that you're ending the chat.
All right, Maya, the next question is, do different cultures have unique goodbye phrases?
Oh, yeah. Tons of cultures have their own phrases. Like in Spanish, they say adios. In Japanese, sayonara. They all mean something like see you or I'll see you later. It's just different words for different places.
All right, Maya. So my next question is, how do children learn to say bye bye?
Little kids usually pick up bye bye from hearing their parents and other adults say it to them first. It's like how they learn other words. They copy what they hear and eventually figure out when to use it.
All right, Maya. So my next question from
Pretty much.
you, the question is, why do parents teach babies to wave and say bye bye?
Parents teach babies bye bye because it's one of the first social niceties they can teach and shows politeness and goodbye etiquette.
Good. So next question is bye bye easy to pronounce?
Bye bye, yeah, it's pretty easy to pronounce. Most languages don't have much trouble with the sound, which probably contributes to why it gets picked up in different places.
All right, Maya. So my next question from you, the question is, why do simple words spread quickly in languages?
The simplest words are usually easier to remember, pronounce, and translate, so they're way more likely to spread around languages. Simple stuff just travels better, that's all.
All right. So next question is, can bye bye show affection or care?
Well, by itself doesn't really have emotions attached. It's how you say it that shows if it's affectionate or maybe sounds a bit sad or hesitant if you're feeling something.
All right. Great, Maya. So my next question is, why do people sometimes say bye bye for now?
Bye for now means you're saying goodbye, but you plan to see that person again at some point. Not right away, but in the future. Got
All
it.
right. Yes, got it. So my next question from you, the question is, what are some funny ways people say goodbye?
Funny ways people say. Oh, you mean goodbye?
Yeah.
Some people say, see you later, alligator, or peace out, catch you later, or make up their own little phrases. It depends on personality.
All right. My next question is, can bye bye be used in songs?
Bye is totally used in songs. There's plenty of songs about saying goodbye. Usually it's pretty emotional because saying goodbye isn't always easy.
All right. So the next question is, are there famous quotes or lines with bye bye?
Just checking some details
All right. No
here.
issue.
Actually, there are there's one from the movie In the Loop that's pretty memorable. Fuckity bye bye. Then there's one from Hocus Pocus too. Uh-oh. Bye bye. And in Short Circuit, there's this line, bye bye, goofy woman.
All right. So the next question is,
Pretty
why
fun,
do?
right?
All right, Maya. So the next
Okay.
question is, why do people sometimes say bye bye forever?
Sometimes they stretch it out to make it more friendly or show how strongly they're saying goodbye, like if you're really happy to talk to someone.
All right, Maya. So the
That
next
way sounds
question
warmer.
is, what does bye bye mean in a sad situation?
I think you're asking what bye means in a certain situation. If you want me to clarify
Sad,
what bye means in a specific situation, like on
sad
the phone
situation.
or in writing or when someone's leaving. Oh, you mean a serious situation?
Yeah,
In a
sad
serious
situation.
situation,
Sad, sad
bye
situation.
can actually mean you're taking a step back or need to end a difficult conversation.
Yeah.
Sometimes the most thoughtful thing to do is take some space when things get intense.
All
That
right,
makes sense.
Maya. The my next question is, can bye bye also be cheerful?
Oh, yeah, totally. Bye can be cheerful when people say it like they're genuinely happy to see you soon.
All right, Maya. So my next question is,
It
how do movies show emotional goodbyes?
Okay, I'm a little lost. Can you say the question again? The
How?
transcription
Yeah,
seemed a
for
bit unclear.
yeah, for sure. I
I'm
can repeat
still
that.
not
How do movies show emotional
thanks.
goodbyes?
I think you might be asking how bye shows up in movies. Did they say that's what you mean?
Yes. So my next
Right. So
question
you see
is,
characters you shoot.
can we start?
Yep, we've been going for a while already. What's your next
All right.
question?
My next question is,
Ready when you are?
what is the importance of polite endings in conversations?
Polite endings, like saying bye, matter because they show respect. Smooth out the conversation so no one feels awkward or ignored, and basically make the whole interaction feel more friendly overall.
All right. So my next question is, why
Yes,
do words like bye bye stay popular for many years?
bye bye has stuck around so long because it's simple to say, easy to remember. Plus, it works in pretty much any situation. It's just straightforward and functional, nothing complicated about it.
All right, Maya. So my next question from you, the question is, what can we learn from the history of the word bye bye?
From the history of bye, we can see how words change over time, how even silly origins turn into everyday phrases we all use constantly, and that shortcuts or shortening language is just something humans naturally do. Pretty fascinating, actually, how much changes over time.
All right, Maya. How do
Mhm.
my next question from you? The question is, how do actors say goodbye in movies?
Actors in movies say goodbye just like people in real life. Quick byes when rushing, heartfelt goodbyes and tearjerker scenes, even silly or dramatic exits, depending on what story they're trying to tell with that movie moment.
All right, Maya. Thank you. So my next question is, what are some famous goodbye scenes in films?
One sec while I check that out. Oh, there's some classics like in Casablanca. Rick and Ilsa's scene is famous when E.T. says goodbye to Elliot in E.T. Plus, there are scenes in Dead Poet Society and Forrest Gump that get pretty emotional too. Pretty impactful goodbyes in those movies.
All right, Maya. My next question is, what happens if someone leaves without saying bye?
People can end conversations without saying goodbye, just sort of abrupt departures. Sometimes it's careless, or maybe someone's in a rush. Usually just feels a bit rude, though. I'm here.
All
Almost.
right.
What was your question?
All right, Maya. So my next question from you, the question is, can bye bye mean a temporary goodbye?
I'm not following. Can you try rephrasing that question? The
Yes.
transcription seems a bit unclear. Okay.
So listen carefully. Can bye bye mean a temporary goodbye?
Okay. So uh, you're asking if bye bye can be used as a temporary goodbye? Like you might see someone soon after you
Yes.
say goodbye?
Yes.
Yep. Absolutely. People say bye bye for now all the time when they plan on seeing each other soon.
All
See you
right.
later works too. Same idea.
So my next
Got
question
it.
is, why do people sometimes say goodbye with a hug?
Mean say bye with a laugh or something? People might laugh when they're saying goodbye if they're joking around or trying to lighten the mood before parting ways. Like when someone's really close with another person.
All right, Maya. So my next question is, what is the Urdu word for goodbye?
Let me look that up. By the way, our call is about to end. We've hit the 30-minute limit, so it'll wrap up in a minute.
All right.
But the Urdu word for kutbak you asked about is probably kutba. That's what it looks like when written, with a sound like kutba. It means sermon or public talk.
All right, Maya. So my next and last question is why are repeated words easy for kids to learn?
Easy words help kids learn language quicker. Repeating stuff gets them used to language patterns. You heard what I just did there? Repetition and simple sounds are huge.
All right, Maya.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. So you have
So, what's on your
you have to answer my
to
some questions. All right.
got it. I'll just answer when you ask a question.
So my next and last question is why are repeated words easy for kids to learn?
Simple words help kids learn language quicker. Repeating stuff gets them used to language patterns. You heard what I just did there? Repetition and simple sounds are huge.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Maya, for your time and your cooperation. All right. See you soon. Bye bye.
You're very welcome. Take care.